Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Monday. We have 4 picks in the video for you to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 4 of the picks. And if you guys want more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers, check out the Dynamo private Discord. You can see a 7-2 day for me in the NBA. Another capper hitting a massive slip last week. Our NFL picks hitting as well with a 4 pick. Monday Night Football slip hit. Bossman, another one of our cappers, just posting 2 slips, hitting on both of them. A 2-pick slip and a 4-pick slip as well. This is an example of a capper channel in Dynamo. This is me posting NBA, hitting on Sunday. Another hit from NFL Sunday. The day before, posting 2 NBA picks and hitting a 3-pick NBA slip just a couple days before that. So definitely check it out. You get more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers. Only posting our top and favorite picks. Most cappers will post between 4 and 6 picks per day. And we cover all sports. Perfect time to lock in for the NBA and get in there in the Discord. You're going to get all of our top picks. You guys saw some of the streaks and big hits over there. So we'll see you guys in the Discord. And also for this NBA and NFL season, we're partnering with Prop Projections. The last NBA spreadsheet they posted, you can see the Prizepicks line, their projection, and the win percentage over here. These are also fully customizable. You can put in your own projections. And for the NBA, they had over 500 projections up. So it's $13 a month for every single spreadsheet they put out, NFL and NBA. But join right now for free. They're posting the NBA spreadsheet on Monday completely for free. You just have to follow them on their Patreon. We'll see you guys over in the Discord and check out the prop projection spreadsheet. Now let's get in this one. The first one I'm liking is going to be Jabari Smith Jr. For him, I like the points plus the rebounds. This is one we went to in one of the last videos. One that I've been playing for Jabari Smith Jr. After kind of a slow start, he's been bouncing back, having some really nice, solid games. I like him in this spot against the Knicks here. Should be able to put up a good amount of points and have a good rebounding game as well. So like him in this spot. First thing you look at for Jabari Smith Jr. is just the hit rate on this. 4 of 6 this season. His last 3, 25, 20, and 28 with some big rebounding numbers. An 8 rebound game, big scoring numbers as well with that 21-point game in his last one. We like to see that the minutes have at least been consistent, 29 or more in every single game. And we can look at last year in 2023. This was a 68% hit rate for Jabari Smith Jr. So he was absolutely crushing this line last year, even after a pretty slow start like we're kind of seeing this year. He absolutely crushed it after like the first 12 games last year. It was probably hitting this like 75 to 80% after those games. Also an outlier, you can look at when he played just 29 minutes or more last year. It's an 87% hit rate. In all 6 of games this year, he's played 29 or more. So that's what we're going to get. 87% hit rate on this line is what we should be expecting for Jabari Smith Jr. He was very up and down to start this year, but again, the last 3, he's been very consistent. You know, the first game was just 8 and 5, and another game was 7 and 7. Besides that, he's had some huge games, even a 16 rebound game. I do think that the Knicks aren't as tough a matchup as they were last year, especially defensively. Should be a good spot here for Jabari Smith. I think he should be smashing this line. And again, you can look at the line movement. It opened up at 19.5. It's down to 18.5. So we're getting a bit of value, taking it right now early as well. So that's going to be the first one for the video. For the next one, we're going to go to LaMelo Ball over 25.5 points against Minnesota. Some people may be a little scared off by the matchup here, but I actually think LaMelo Ball almost matchup proof at this point. He just takes so many shots, has the ball in his hand a lot, and he's been playing extremely well this year. So I do think even if the games aren't close, he's going to be out there for a long time getting his shots up. 25.5 is the line he's been absolutely smashing this year. So I do like him in this spot too. And again, looking at him on Outlier, this one opened at 26.5, now down to 25.5. So getting a bit of a discount on this. You can see so far on the season, 5 of 6 games he's hit this. Besides this one in Toronto, he's had 27 or more in every single game with 4 30-point games and coming off a 36-point game. 2 games against Boston, he got 31 and 36. So you think those are tough matchups. You think Miami's a tough matchup. He got 27 there. Really, the easiest matchup he had, or one of them, was Toronto, and that's the one he didn't get this in. You didn't even see versus Atlanta. He only played 28 minutes for some reason and got you 34. But playing 31, 37, even in a blowout here, playing 31 minutes. In closer games, he could be playing 37 plus minutes. So I think we should at least give him like 30 minutes in this game. Obviously, 2022, he hit this in half the games, which is actually a little bit surprising considering some of these games were all over the place. This year, he's had a huge boost in scoring and has been playing way better, but still last year, pretty good hit rate. And then you could see last year when he played 31 or more minutes, this is actually a 63% hit rate, 10 of 16 games. Smaller sample size here, but still 63% of games last year. So the scoring definitely has been there for LaMelo Ball. I don't think as tough a matchup for him. Should be continuing to get shots up and hitting this line. There hasn't been a game where he's taken less than 20 shots, coming off 25 and 26 shots. So the shot attempts just keep going up as well. So liking him at this line. Next, we're going to go to Donovan Mitchell here. Mitchell, somewhat of a slow start to this season, even though the Cavs have been playing extremely well. This matchup, the Bucks, kind of the opposite, haven't been playing that well. Lost some close games, have a losing record on the season, so Milwaukee should be able to keep this one close, and I think that Mitchell, in a close game, will play big minutes, should be able to smash this line on his PRA. At this low, he was absolutely smashing this last year. I think he's going to get back to that with Cleveland playing some closer matchups, and Milwaukee is a team where guards absolutely feast on last year and so far this year, so I expect a big one for Donovan Mitchell in this game. So far this season, hasn't been great for him on this line. 2 of 7 games he's hit this. One of them was last game against Milwaukee, though, where he had 34 and 3, so definitely a good game for him there. Really everything has been down for him, but something that he hasn't done well is rebounding. I think on the PRA line, he could have a good spot here if he just gets some rebounds, because the most rebounds he's had this year has been 4, and he's done that once. Every other game has been 3 or 2 boards. So I think with some of the peripheral stats and adding to the scoring, he finally had a good scoring game as well last one. I think he should be able to smash this. Last year, I told you he was smashing this. 62% of the games he hit this one, and we got to look at the minutes as well. This year he has been involved in some blowouts, like the first game they won by 30. He played 27 minutes, and this one against Orlando was a lower scoring one where he didn't play much at the end. Only played 22 minutes, so hit rate is a bit skewed early due to some really low minute games here. So yeah, playing 29 or more minutes is actually a 40% hit rate, which does look a tiny bit better, but going back to last year's 62% hit rate, and when you play 29 or more minutes, a 67% hit rate, 2/3 of games. So I think he is in a good spot here. Should play a good amount of minutes in this one, in a hopefully a close one, where he's going to have another big scoring and all-around day here on the PRA line. Last season, head-to-head, you can look at him against the Bucks. He hit this in all 5 games, with even some massive games here with 49 PRA, 46. So good matchup for him. Really like this spot as well. All right, then we're going to come to Bam Adebayo. His lines have been way down due to a very slow start for him, but it was great to see finally him have a bounce back performance in his last one where he took 24 shots. He really just wasn't getting the shots up before. He had some foul trouble early in the season in a bunch of games, and then just really struggled to actually get some shots off. Now he's coming against Sacramento, who have some of the worst defending big men. I mean, you're really looking at Sabonis there, who lacks shot blocking ability and some quickness on defense as well. So I do think a place that Miami will attack Sacramento is going to be with Bam attacking Sabonis here. So I think a good spot at just 16.5. A line Adebayo can absolutely smash. So far this year, he's only hit this in 1 of 5 games, but coming off that huge game, 32 points, and that was the game where he took 24 shots. So the shots hadn't been there. This game he took 17, but the scoring really hasn't been there. But I think at this low line and a great matchup, definitely a good spot for him. And we could see last year he hit this one 71% of the time, regardless of how many minutes he played. But the minutes still have been there. If we look at his minutes, first game, they kind of got blown out, only played 25, but every other game, he's played 31 or more minutes. Even in this game where they blew out Washington, he played 31. So I do expect 31 plus minutes in this. Going back last year, 71% hit rate, but when he played 31 or more minutes, a 75% hit rate. It's definitely even possible he plays 36 plus minutes And last year he did that in 29 games and hit over it in 24, 83%. So Adebayo has a massive hit rate on this, and I really like the matchup for him. And he's just coming off that huge game where he broke out of his scoring slump, so I think he's going to look to continue that. Miami could attack the Kings here with him. So if you guys want more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers, check out the Dynamo private Discord. We just post our top favorite picks in here. We have a bunch of cappers posted in all sports. You can see some of these crazy streaks and records over here. 11-4 with our last Monday Night Football picks. Some big NBA slip hits. Here's more from other cappers. Bossman, he's posting his picks hitting some big 4-pick slips. This is an example of what a channel is going to look like. This is mine. You can see he hit this NBA slip Sunday, another 2-pick NFL slip Sunday. Day before that, another 2-pick NBA slip hit, and before that, posting just 3 NBA picks that all hit as well. So get in here, check it out. Less than $1 per day or less than winning. Just a $5 3-pick slip. Lock in for the NBA season. Obviously, games like every single day, plus NFL, NHL picks in here too. And if you guys want projections for the NBA tomorrow for free, follow Prop Projections on Patreon. That'll be linked down below. Or it's $13 per month. You'll get all their spreadsheets for NFL, NBA, and their last projection spreadsheet that has the Prizepicks line, their projection, and the win percentage. They posted over 500 projections for the NBA, so definitely check that out as well. And get in the private Discord for more picks, plus a bunch of different cappers, and we'll see you guys over there.